a world of Norse mythology, as preserved in the Icelandic sagas and the poetic and prose Eddas, is populated by a diverse array of beings. These ancient texts offer glimpses into the beliefs and cosmology of the Old Norse peoples. From powerful gods to hidden spirits, each group plays a distinct role in the cosmic drama. At the heart of the mythology are the gods, primarily divided into two tribes, the Aesir and the Vanir. The Aesir, residing in Asgard, are often associated with war, sovereignty, and wisdom. Odin, the Allfather, is chief among them, a god of magic, poetry, and death, who sacrificed an eye for knowledge. Thor, son of Odin, is the mighty wielder of the hammer Mjolnir, protector of mankind against giants and monsters. Freya, a prominent Vanir goddess who came to Asgard after the war between the tribes, is associated with love, beauty, magic, and war. Her brother Freyr is a god of fertility, sunshine, and rain. Other notable gods include Loki, the cunning trickster, often counted among the Aesir but a giant by birth. Tyr is a god of war and justice, known for sacrificing his hand to bind the monstrous wolf Fenrir. These deities are not immortal in the Christian sense. They are subject to fate and the eventual destruction of Ragnarok. Dwarves, or Dvergar, are beings who dwell in the mountains and underground. They are renowned for their unparalleled skill as craftsmen and smiths. Many of the gods' most precious treasures, such as Thor's hammer Mjolnir, Odin's spear Gungnir, and Freya's necklace Brisingamen, were forged by dwarves. They are often depicted as having a connection to the earth and stones. While sometimes portrayed as greedy or ill-tempered, their mastery of metalwork and creation is indispensable to the divine realm. Their origins are often linked to the primeval giant Ymir's flesh or blood. Elves, or Alfar, are less clearly defined in the Eddas than gods or dwarves, but they are significant. There are mentions of light elves, Ljos Alfar, who dwell in Alfheimr, ruled by the god Freyr. They are described as beautiful and radiant. Conversely, there are dark elves, Dok Alfar, who live underground and are sometimes associated with dwarves. The exact nature and distinction between these groups and dwarves can be ambiguous in the source texts. Elves are often linked to fertility and ancestral spirits. Beyond the major groups, the Norse world is populated by various spirits and land wights, or landvatir. These are nature spirits who inhabit specific places like rocks, forests, waterfalls, and farms. They are considered guardians of the land. Respect for the land wights was crucial. Sailors were advised to remove dragon heads from their ships when approaching Iceland to avoid frightening the land spirits. Ignoring or offending them could bring misfortune upon the land and its inhabitants. The mythology features formidable monsters, most notably dragons or Ormar. The most famous is Jormungandr, the Midgard serpent so vast it encircles the world. Another is Nidhogger, a dragon that gnaws at the roots of the world tree Yggdrasil in Niflheim. These creatures often represent chaos and destruction, forces that challenge the order maintained by the gods. They are powerful adversaries, destined to play roles in the final conflict of Ragnarok. The Valkyries are female figures who serve Odin. Their name means choosers of the slain. They ride on horseback over battlefields, selecting which warriors are worthy of entering Valhalla, Odin's great hall in Asgard. These chosen warriors, the Einherjar, will feast and train in Valhalla, preparing to fight alongside Odin at Ragnarok. Valkyries are often depicted as formidable, sometimes fearsome, figures linked to fate and death in battle.